Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joyce McTeer and I'm going to be coming to you all today to show you how to make and create these tower earrings, okay? Please stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joyce McTeer and I am the owner and operator of La Georgia Creation Designs. I'm so glad that you all have decided to join me on watching these videos that I'm getting ready to create for y'all. Okay, we're going to be doing a earring, and the name of this earring is called the tower earring. Okay, you may have seen this earring created before, but this is an idea that I came up with. I've never really seen, I have seen something like this, but not quite like this. Okay, with this earring I am going to be using these wood buttons, and I'm going to be using some beads from this stash right here that I have. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And actually, let me show y'all. You're also going to need some wire, and this is the wire that I am going to be using, and it's artistic wire. Okay, it's 20 gauge wire. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Here, 10 inches long. Okay, here are the buttons that I'm going to be using. These are the wood buttons that I'm going to be using, and the way that I have my buttons is I am going to be stacking them in this order, just like that. I'm going to be taking my beads that I have and placing them in between the button. Okay, you're also going to need a fish hook, and let me tell you the size of these wood beads. Now I have 3 10-millimeter wood beads, I have one 12-millimeter wood bead, and I have one 8-millimeter wood bead. Okay, so 1 8, 3 10, and 1 12. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So the very first thing that I am going to do is I'm going to start off at the bottom and work my way up. Okay, so I'm going to take my wire and stick it through just like this on my button, and you want to try to make sure that your ends are even. Okay, you want to try to make sure. It's not going to be easy, but you just want to try to make sure. Now it probably won't be even. If it's not, don't worry about it. Okay, you want to pull that down just like that, and this is what you're going to have. The bottom of your button should be just like this. Okay, the next thing that you're going to have to do is you take your 12-millimeter bead, and these are the beads that I took from my mix that I have, and you're going to place both ends into the hole and pull it all the way down. So that's what you're going to have. So all you're going to do basically is just repeat the process. You're going to go to your next one. This is going to have 4 holes. Don't worry about it. Make sure that when you place it, you put one on one side and one on the other side. It doesn't matter if you do it like this or if you do it like this. Okay, you pull it down, and then you go to your next color. So your next color for me is going to be brown, so I'm going to go with this brown one. Put both of them through the hole and bring it down. My next color, and then I'm going to go to my next button in size. Okay, same thing. Put it through the holes, bring it down, and go to your next color. And your next color is like this tan one. Now you can find these beads right here at your local Walmart, and you can find these buttons also at Walmart. Now the buttons are a little pricey because they're like, I think $9.98 or $10, but you get a great deal amount. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go to our next one, which is this one right here, and we're going to just place that on just like that and bring it down. Okay, And then I'm going to go with this color right here. This is like a tan. So in that mixture, well, it's not, it's like a tan, but it's a cream. It's like a cream, but tan cream, okay? So this is pretty much what your earring is starting to look like. And then we're going to go to our very last button. And we're going to place it just like this. And we're going to pull it down, and we're going to add our 8mm bead. We're going to place that on top. Just like this. So this is basically what your earring is going to look like. Now I'm going to say, if you don't like your tower being this tall, you can make it short. You can do it with 2, you can do it with 3 or 4. I did mine's with 5 buttons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons, but it doesn't have to be this long, okay? You can also, and this is just an idea, if you want to, you can add a coral shell up at the top and let it hang down with the coral shell. That's completely up to you. I'm going to make mine just like this, but that's just an idea. You can also take another wooden bead, and you can put another wooden bead up at the top so that it can hang down. Okay, now let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to finish this off. And basically what you want to do is you want to take your flat nose pliers and you want to pull this as tight as you can get it. Okay, if you don't pull it tight, this one here will wobble. And when I say, when I mean wobble, it will be loose, okay? So you want to make sure that you pull it as tight so that it does not wobble, okay? So I'm going to pull this, and then I'm going to take my round nose pliers, and I'm going to come and make a loop with my round nose pliers just like this, okay? Got my loop there. And then I'm going to start wrapping. I'm going to take my round nose pliers, stick it through the hole, and start wrapping my pieces around just like this. Okay. Now, I wrapped it around a couple times. I want you to see what I have. And as you can see, look, this is what I mean. This is stiff. If you do not hold it as tight as you can get it, it's going to wobble. This end one right here has to be nice and snug up against this bead right here, okay? So that's why I said make sure that you pull it as tight as you can get it. So the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to snip off this extra piece with my wire cutters. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my flat nose pliers and just squeeze in my edges so they don't be sticking out. Okay, now these earrings are for sale. If anybody wants to buy them, they will be in my shop. I'm going to leave my Etsy shop link down in the description box. And guess what? These are going to be $10. Okay, so you can get these earrings for $10. So you got a 2-in-1 today. You got a way. I showed you how to make and create this design. And then for those of you who don't make jewelry and you're watching, you can get on my site and buy these, and they will be $10, but also plus shipping. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add this on. Take my flat nose pliers and squeeze that in. And like I said, if you want to, you can add something to the top of your earrings. Now, the thing about these earrings too that I like is they're lightweight. They're not heavy. Now, you have to be careful if you do make the decision to make them 5-tier. You got to be careful that when you add whatever piece you add up at the top, make sure that it is not heavy. It doesn't have a lot of weight, because don't forget now, this is long, it's wood, but it's lightweight. Now you want to make sure that whatever you add up at the top doesn't make it heavy, okay? And this is the end of the first pair of earrings that I'm going to be showing you all how to make. And like I said, you can take a coral shell. Look how gorgeous this is. You can put a coral shell up at the top, okay, and it'll give it a whole different look. Okay, like I said, these will be in my Etsy shop. They are for sale. I want to thank y'all for watching today. Have a wonderful and awesome day, everyone. For those of you who are new to my channel, please subscribe, hit that bell that is on the side so that when I upload more videos, you will definitely be notified. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Peace and blessings. Until the next one, see ya.